Hello, welcome back to Plasticity Live. In this episode, I want to talk about Becak or a Ricksaw. Um, it's also called like a tricycle or pedicab. So, the design of Becak, if you want to study it using plasticity or Blender, I really like the design of Becak. Actually, it's just like some kind of vehicle with three wheels. It's basically like a chair, like a chair. It's a comfortable chair and with the shades on top. Um, I really like, for example, this design. They're all kind of type of Becak. Um, yeah, it's basically like a bicycle, and it can be reimagined like just with a very simple shapes. Basically, it has the like the top cover and yeah, it's basically like a moving chair. The latest, the modern one, unfortunately, is back to like a kind of like a bike. So it's like a motorbike. The old version is more like a bicycle. So it would be nice if it's like electricity. Um, yeah, but I try to I look at all kind of the design of Becak and I want to recreate it kind of roughly using plasticity. So anyhow, yeah, I made a couple, and it's very rough, but you can see there's I try to make the top part. This is basically just like a lofting using I basically draw like using three lines and then loft it, and this the bottom part is like a chair, and I got this really big wheel. I made a couple, so it's not just one thing. Okay, this one is probably a little bit too blocky, like a Lego, but it has the top cover and this the one at the back, you know, for the person who pushed the rickshaw. This one is I quite like it. It's a little bit like almost like a wheelchair, but you can see from the design, it's a little bit tilted, so the person sitting down. So this one is actually kind of correct, and it should be pretty easy to make, right? So I will show you a couple of ways to do it. Number four, also is similar. We can start with a just basic box, I guess. So let's just start. You can start with a box. Actually, you can, for example, just make like inset like this and push this down and make a cut like this, and or make it maybe more rounded. So this is probably a good start. You can do it in many different way, but I think this is like a quick way to do it. So we already got the shape of the wheels. Perhaps these parts need to be higher because we're gonna have the wheels underneath. So I don't know. Control R maybe to make like a cut. They call it isofarm, but if you are using like a box modeling, this also sort of working. So I just make an extrusion. Maybe yeah, I will turn off the X-ray. Make another cut there, isofarm, and that's because of this. And the chair itself is not totally straight like this. It's probably select this and rotate it slightly, and you want to just push this part and then tilt it. Yeah, this is just to ensure that if someone sit on this thing, and yeah, person doesn't fall down, so it's a bit tilted. So that's part of the design consideration if you're actually designing like a ricksaw. Rotate this part. Yeah, this is and then we design the chair. I pull it out, I extrude it out, but I want to keep this as a new body, so I tap B and I can push this down, make this rounded because it's gonna be the chair, right? And then we can control R, tab, gonna extrude this part. So plasticity is quite interesting in for if you think about it, the fact that we can just push and pull. Okay, so we already got the design. Let's save this as Becak 5 or 6. You can always make rounded part maybe later. It's not important at the moment, but and the chair, if you think this is too much, you can always put it back to the corner and then push this, push and pull, make it rounded. If you want to be totally, if you're a perfectionist, you want to have all the parts, you need the handle there, you need to have the handle and then also the top part. I guess that could be, we can think about that a bit later, but let's make the top part, you know, just using the lofting. So I'll use line, go to the front view. We want to have the cover, the top cover. So just probably something like that. We can scale, duplicate it, rotate, and when you're scaling, you see the scaling is, the pivot is wrong, but you can always use freestyle, F, snap it, oh it disappeared, where is it, S, maybe V, yeah, V and then scale. So duplicate, Shift D, duplicate, and then you can move the pivot to the bottom with V, rotate, scale, just gonna show you L, right? We already have this, so it's not, doesn't have to be perfect the first time you try it, but the second time maybe do it a couple of times, you know. J to join. Yeah, this. Just an idea. So Let's do the line, the handle. Let's just draw a line. If you double click on the line like this, it's gonna turn it into rounded corner. And then you can always turn it into a pipe. And you can maybe just use like isofarm, Control R, tab. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we have to connect everything, but you got the idea. So the wheels, so the chair and the wheels. Okay, if we draw the area for the wheels for the cut, let's use a cylinder. It's probably too small. This is gonna be the new body. Probably like that, but that means we need to push the chair. A little bit higher. Okay, we're starting to get the shapes, so we can do a cut. Or let's save this file, save as Becak 6B. Make a cut. Select this, select that, and then Q. Okay, the chair part is a little bit weird, but that's okay. Just round it. Oh well, let's just make a, let's draw a line. Turn this into a pipe. Could be like a wheels, right? Control 2. Yeah, I don't know, you got the idea for the wheels. It's roughly there. Now we just, I don't know, make the back part. Maybe make a bottom, make a cut at the bottom. Gonna draw a box. Tap C. Oh, actually, make it like a, okay, just draw, Control R. Control R. Okay, I can do it this way. Okay, and then Control R again. Work on this top area. Control R. Make a cut. Push it down. Okay, that will work. Extrude. Yeah, no, I think the back area, I just need to close it. Make it really simple. We just need to have the wheels. So let's make this symmetrical first. because person is gonna be sitting down on top of this, and so I just need to make another cut. I think this is should be pretty okay. Control R, tab, snap. This is a really like brute force kind of design. I could just draw the shape. Yeah, I think. Okay, this should be okay. This design. The wheel shape. Okay, that wheel needs to fit here. B, that's gonna be new body, so we can pull. Make the wheel the same. Control R. Create isoform so we can extrude it. Okay, someone's gotta be sitting there, and we need a place to. Okay. Okay, let's adjust this. Right, so this part, he needs to be able to control it and then make a turn, things like that. But that's gonna be the detail. We don't need to worry about the detail for now. Okay, it's just like a concept, and we need something to connect this. This is together. See if I can push this. Okay, that actually works. All right. Okay, so that's a quick Ricksaw Ricksaw design. It's a, I think we definitely need a proper reference for this before we even started designing it. But you got the idea. Basically, we have like a chair, and then we have the handles. This person at the back need to be able to control the Ricksaw. Okay, these are normal wheelchairs. Still able to control. And then the person at the back need to be able to sit down and look. Look at the street, so he needs to be able to sit down and look at the street. So yeah, that kind of design considerations. One, two, three. This part's a little bit thin. Overall it's not too bad. Extrude. I like the Control R and the, to make this isoform. It's kind of handy. overall, I think this is pretty okay. Probably, if I ever invent something, I wanna reinvent tricycle, tricycle, or the Becak. Okay, so yeah, that's a quick, just fun modeling to make a rickshaw. I think this could be like an electric rickshaw. Um, Design wise, it's still keeping the original rickshaw design. Can be simpler, can be more modern. I don't know, maybe we'll see. Okay, see, like this one looks really modern. Okay, in some places they already redesigned the rickshaw like this, so it's covering the person and covering the driver and the person sitting. um, I think it's really cool. It's really cool, like, to think about this kind of design. And yeah, I think some, if you keep looking, you can see all kind of design actually. Anyhow, we are doing it in 3D, so this is an example. Could be better, but hopefully you'll find this useful. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.